Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1982 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the California Angels at Anaheim Stadium. On the mound for Detroit is Dave Rozema, whose record is 12-6 with a 3.63 ERA. And pitching for the Angels today is Dave Frost, whose record is 11-13 with a 5.18 ERA. Okay, we have now won 2 out of the last 3 games. I guess that's somewhat of a streak. Definitely better than the 9-game losing streak we were on. Yesterday's game was pretty good. Jack Morris got his 10th victory, pitched into the 7th inning. So a solid start for him, considering that he'd went 2 months without getting a win as a starter. So he got off the schneid, and then a couple of base hits by Mickey Hatcher were good enough for us to get the win. He drove in a couple of runs, and we had 4 stolen bases against Brian Harper yesterday with Sularz getting picked off once. So that was the only blemish in the running game. So we played pretty well yesterday going into today's game. And then after the game, the big one hit. Rickey Henderson lost for the year, out 73 days. So that's going to cover all through the playoffs, assuming we were going to make it. So there's the final numbers for Rickey this year. I'm on the fence. I mean, kind of disappointing. I love the fact that he could get on base through the walk. That would definitely helped. And he batted, right around 280. He had an OPS of 811, and yet somehow he still feels like he underperformed. Only 35 stolen bases. And you may remember early in the season, I mean, he was getting caught more than he was successful. And I just was reluctant to run with him. So I don't know how we're going to look back at Rickey's season when this is over, especially if we don't make the playoffs. Then maybe, we're going to feel a little bit stronger about him being an underperformer. Having said that, pardon me, folks, here we go today with Game 3 of the 3-game series. Dave Rozema on the mound. He's been pitching okay, I guess. The current Angels lineup have 98 plate appearances, batting .237 against him. So Rosie's had some success. All of the bullpen is available today. Here's our lineup. We're going to give center field to Eddie Miller. I think Kevin Bass will definitely be worked into that spot. I did bring up Dan Gonzalez from AAA. Not a great player in any of the skill sets, but I did not want to bring up a player that had not already been in the majors, because then we would have to give them a new contract. I mean, they would have been making major league salary, whereas Dan Gonzalez already was. So I guess that's my point. Okay, so there's our lineup today. A little bit different than what we're used to seeing. Let's go ahead and do the official lineup rundown. For the Tigers versus Dave Frost. Batting leadoff in center field is Eddie Miller. Batting second at first base is Barbaro Garbey. Batting third in left field is Kirk Gibson. Batting cleanup in right field is Andre Dawson. Batting fifth at DH is Eddie Murray. Batting sixth and catching is Lance Parrish. Batting seventh at second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting eighth at third base is Guy Sularz. And batting ninth at shortstop is Mark Wagner. Yes, I forgot to mention that Hatcher is listed as tired, so we're going to give him the day off. Again, we don't want to lose Hatcher, that is for sure. We would really be in trouble. Here's Dave Frost. We saw him just last week, and he got the victory. Going 6 1/3 innings, giving up 3 runs on 8 hits, 4 walks. That's not great, but he did strike out 6, and then he got a no decision against the Blue Jays, going 8 giving up 4 runs. So coming off a mediocre performance, his 29th start, 11-13, that 5.18 ERA, as many walks as strikeouts. Opponents are batting .299 against him. He's got 2 complete games. And you see the rest of the stuff there. His changeup is his best pitch. Fastball and curve not so good. Going to arbitration. He's going to need more money to stay on the Angels. And here is the Angels' defensive alignment. We got Carney Lansford back in there at third base after Freddie Patek played yesterday. And Don Baylor is still listed as tired, but he's out there in left field. Okay. Eddie Miller leading off against Dave Frost. And Miller crushes it to center field. It will be caught by Pettis. 1 down. I forgot to mention when we were looking at the defensive alignment, Bobby Grich, 4 gold gloves at second base. That's the most gold gloves of anyone we've played against. I believe it was Fred Lynn that had 3 in center field for Boston. Barbaro Garbey off to a good start since getting called back up. He's grounding out to short. 2 down. Here's Gibby. And Gibson strikes out swinging. Ouch. 1-2-3 inning for Dave Frost. We go to the bottom of the first. Here is the Angels lineup rundown for today's game. Batting leadoff in center field is Gary Pettis. Batting second in right field is Mike Brown. Batting third at third base is Carney Lansford. Batting cleanup and DHing is Daryl Sconiers. Batting fifth and catching is Brian Harper. Batting sixth at first base is John Harris. Batting seventh at shortstop is Steve Lubratich. Batting eighth at second base is Bobby Grich. And batting ninth in left field is Don Baylor. Okay, let's take a look at Dave Rozema. Rosie's 12-6, making his 27th start of the season at .363 ERA. He's thrown 158.2 innings pitched. He's kind of coming up on his sim season average here. Only 65 strikeouts. He's not a strikeout pitcher. We know that. He doesn't walk very many. He does give up a lot of home runs, 23 home runs in 27 games. That's a lot during this era. Opponents are batting .260 against him. He's given up a lot of hits as of late. He's got 2 complete games, which is surprising. We'll take a look at his log. Yeah, he's lost 2 in a row. His last start, not really his fault. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 runs. I mean, that's not too bad of a start. And he did have 2 stinkers before that against Texas and Seattle. All right. Here is the Tigers' defensive alignment for today's game. Despite losing Henderson, I mean, our ratings in the outfield are still pretty strong. The only real problem is having Garbey at first instead of Eddie Murray, who is a gold glover, but Eddie Murray's, he's on my shit list right now. Okay, here's Gary Pettis leading off against Dave Rozema. Pettis has been hard to keep off the base pass. That's one way to do it, strike him out. As Rosie, on 3 straight pitches, 3 straight sinkers, strikes out Pettis, 1 down. Mike Brown up next with a base hit to left. That's the first base runner of the ballgame. Runner on first. I can't imagine Brown will be going. County Lansford, he had the day off yesterday, as I mentioned. A ground ball to short. Ooh, cannot turn 2. We get the lead runner Brown at second. Lansford safe at first. 2 down. Here is the DH, Daryl Sconiers. And a ground ball to Wagner. Wagner makes all the plays. That's the 3rd out. We go to the top of the second. No score. We've got Dawson, Murray, and Parrish due up. All right. Dawson playing better as of late. Look at that. His average up to almost 230 versus right-handers. I mean, it still sucks, but, I mean, you got to give him credit for at least getting it up there. Another ground out to short. There's one down. Here's Murray. I mean, we got to put a bat in the lineup. It may as well be Murray. Another ground ball out. 2 down. Lance Parrish. And Parrish. Thought that was going to sneak through. Bobby Grich and his gold glove collection makes the play. We're going to the bottom of the second. Here is Brian Harper leading off. Harper was in the 3-hole yesterday. That's right behind your kneecap. Harper flying out to center, 1 down. That will bring up John Harris. Harris had a home run yesterday, his 14th of the season. Hits it into the hole between short and third. And it looks like Wagner makes the play. 2 down. For Steve Lubratich, he crushes to center. Miller tracks it down, makes the play, and we're going to the top of the third. Game's moving along. Sweet Lou leading off the top of the third, and there's the first hit for the Tigers today. Good job by Whitaker. We're going to send him. Only 68% chance of stealing second. How many does he have this year? 8. I don't think, he didn't even get to double digits last year either. Well, we're going to try. We're going to put the pressure on Harper behind the plate. Curveball. Oh, come on. If that was a fastball, I would have said yes. But a curveball, 74 miles an hour, and Whitaker is thrown out. I don't buy that. Sularz had a good game yesterday, Sularz did. Flying out to center, other than he did get picked off, but he did have a stolen base as well. 2 down. Here's Marky Wags. And a base hit from Marky Wags. Do we send Wagner? Yes, we do, because there is 2 outs. Getting into scoring position for Miller makes sense. 66% chance. I don't know why it's so much lower today on these base runners. Maybe I should reconsider. No, we're going to do it. Curveball, and he is safe at second. Good job by Wags. That's only his second stolen base. 2 out of 3 on the season. And he is in scoring position for Eddie Miller. Oh, boy. Oh, he does get a piece of it. I thought that was going to be strike 3. Look at the location of all those pitches. Good job by Frost. And that's the third out. So we're going to the bottom of the third inning. Rosie only thrown 16 pitches so far. Bobby Grich leading off. A comebacker to Rosie, and he tosses him out. 1 down. Don Baylor up next. 2 for 11 in his career. And make it 3 for 12. Base hit up the middle. Second hit for the Angels. I don't think Gary Pettis is going to be bunting. I don't think he will be. Struck out the first time and a base hit up the middle. Oh boy, here we go. Baylor has to hold at second. It's going to be tough to turn 2 now with Pettis on first. Here's Mike Brown with 1 out. Ground ball to third, step on the base. Oh, we turned 2. 5-4-3. He went around the horn. I think it would have been easier to step on the base and throw to first. But if you can get Pettis at second, why not? Good job by Sularz. We go to the 4th inning. Here's Garbey leading off for the Tigers. He hits it pretty well, dying right at the wall as Baylor throws a glove up, makes the catch. That would have been his 4th home run already in his 4th game. That's pretty incredible. I mean, it didn't happen, but it could have. Here's Gibby. Hey, Gibson gets a base hit past the first baseman, Harris. Yesterday, I took a little drink of coffee there, but yesterday I broke out the whiskey for the first time since I got COVID. and was just practically mainlining it from the 7th inning on. We came back and won. I hit and run with Dawson, thinking that he'd make contact. He is a good contact hitter. And what happens? He misses, and Gibson is thrown out at second base. So we are 1 for 3 today on the stolen base front. And then he strikes out looking. What a putz. I mean, are these two players, is there any more disappointing players we have on this team this season? Maybe Bruce Robbins, who we haven't seen much of. But Bruce Robbins was, a number 5 starter, and I really thought he was going to be big for us. But I got to put him right in that group. Lansford leads off the bottom of the 4th with a comebacker to Rozema. 1 down. Here's Daryl Sconiers. Lefty batting .265. Walks. Rosie throws a rare walk. Sconiers on first for Brian Harper. Harper, ground ball to third. That could be a double play. Yeah, that was the easy one. That makes sense around the horn. 5-4-3. So consecutive innings with a double play. We go to the top of the 5th. Both pitchers pitching pretty well under the circumstances. I don't know where we're going to get offense from. As Murray comes through with a base hit, yeah, I would love to go for 2, get him his first extra base hit, but that's just not likely. Runner on first. No hitting and running with Parrish. He does not have that skill. Hey, but we'll take a base hit to left. There we go. Got a little something going on here. No. We're going to hold our boys at first and second. Okay. Well, we got Whitaker, who doesn't hit righties well. And then we got a couple light hitters coming up. You know what? We gotta let Whitaker swing away and see if he just can't come through. Oh, man, that looked like ball 4. Where was that pitch? It's going to be a foul out. Yeah, look at that. That would have loaded the bases. Bad move by Whitaker. He just struggles this year. Here's Sularz. He had a base hit RBI yesterday. And he strikes out. And that's going to leave it up to Wagner. Oh, shit. Comebacker to Frost. And that'll do it. Well, what a waste. We get the first 2 guys on. I did consider maybe bunting with Whitaker. But you got to trust your stars at some point. Okay, we're going to the bottom of the 5th. Rosie's had 38 pitches. Here's John Harris. This is usually where, pardon me, folks. This is usually where Rosie starts to implode. He does strike out the lefty, Harris. 2 Ks for Rozema. And then Lubratich gets a piece of it. That was a nice sidearm curve that Lubratich made contact with for a base hit up the middle. And he's got average speed. He could be going. Maybe stay out of potential double play. Grich up next. There's a ground ball to second. Can we turn 2? Look at that, folks. 3 innings in a row. Rosie getting over there to cover first. Nicely done. A 4-6-1 double play. We're going to the 6th. No score. Miller, look at his average down to 336. He just, he'll get a hit a game, but he's really in a free fall right now. Yep, flies out to left. What about Barbaro? Hey, there's I thought that was going to get through. Grich and his magic gold glove. 2 down. And Gibson pulls it into right field for a base hit. Nicely done for Gibby. On first, and now we definitely are going to go for a steal. Now it's 73% this time. Gibby's already been thrown out on the swing and the miss. And there's a stolen base for Gibson. That is number 22. 22 out of 36. And yeah, see, you can see here, he's 7 out of his last 10. That's pretty good, right? You want your stolen base guys to be around 75%. So we'll take that. And Dawson is good in these situations. Yes, there's a base hit. That'll score Gibson, and it's 1-0 Detroit. Ooh, I'd love to go for 2, but we're not going to. We're going to let Murray swing away. I mean, why not? Yep. Oh, it's a base hit up the middle for Murray. Murray's got 2 hits today. Let's look at this. The Dawson-Murray combo coming through as they should. At some point, I think I mentioned earlier in the season, I really thought that Dawson would turn a corner and get, all of a sudden go on like a 30-game hitting streak, but it just hasn't happened. 2 down, first and second. Here's Big Wheel. And a ground ball to second. And that'll do it. So the Tigers take the lead on the RBI single from Dawson. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Here's Don Baylor leading off. Ground ball to Garbey at first. There we go, 1 down. I think our starters are having success this series because it's primarily right-handers. And Pettis, as a switch hitter, does not hit righties well normally. Although, there's another strikeout, 3 Ks for Rozema. That's 2 Ks against Pettis himself. 2 down for Mike Brown, and Brown gets a base hit. Could that be 2? Nope, held at first. Good job by Miller getting it back in quickly. Runner on first. Here is Carney. Lansford 0 for 2 today. He's due. Instead, slow roller to first, and there's out number 3 as Garbey steps on the bag. And we are going to the 7th inning. We got Lou, we got Sularz, we got Wags. Another ball 4. What is Whitaker doing? Look where that pitch was. Gotta teach that guy some discipline in the offseason. Sularz. Ground ball to third. 2 down. Here's Marky Wags. Wags has got a hit and a stolen base today. Almost got a second hit. Nice play out there and right by Brown. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Okay, it's a lefty, a righty, a lefty. If they're going to get to Rosie, they're going to get to him here. Line drive by Sconiers right at Garbey. Garbey plays some flawless first. 1 out. Brian Harper up next. A blooper in the left. Gibby on the run makes the catch. 2 down. Here's John Harris. This kind of concerns me. Rosie. Oh boy, we're gonna let him go. There we go, base hit to left. Well, not a home run. I definitely thought it could be a dong, potentially. Instead, it's just a base hit. That's 6 hits for the Angels. And here's their home run hitter, team leader with 20. And a slow roller to Wags. There we go. Okay, Rozema pitching strong today. Defying all logic, really. Let me go to the top of the 8th. Hey, Dave Frost had 104 pitches. I think we've almost got him at his apex here. Eddie Miller leading off. There's a base hit for Miller. That's going to be 2. Come on, Miller. We're going to hit and run. I know he should steal. But Garbey's good at this. And ground ball to third. That will move Miller to second. In scoring position for Gibson. Gibby's got 2 hits and a stolen base today. Let's get another run on the board right here. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Miller does make it to third. That is a boneheaded running decision there on Miller, but he is safe. And that's going to give Dawson an opportunity to get his second RBI. Hawk, a grounder to third. We're going to strand that runner at third. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Rosie up to 84 pitches. We got a couple tough righties here, starting with Bobby Grich. I think this is where we need to start guarding the lines against extra base hits. Ground ball by Sularz, and Sularz throws him out. 1 down. Okay, I'm not really worried about Baylor getting a double, but you could get a home run. Oh, there's a base at the left. Okay. Rosie's already got 2 Ks against Pettis. I do like our chances here. There's a ground ball to Wags. Another double play. Wow, infield has been awesome today. Do you remember what the double play number was? I think it was 107 was the rating for the stadium effects for double plays, and I think errors were 86, so it was like 14% below average. So, I mean, we're seeing the benefits of that today. Hey, look at Murray. There's a first extra base hit for Murray. Hey, there we go, big guy. 3 hits today. First double. Almost batting 200 now. Almost has a 500 OPS. Oh, man. Well, let's hope he turns the corner. So we have a runner on second. We need this run. Let's see if Parrish can push it to the right side, maybe through the infield. Oh, no, that's exactly the wrong place, but it's a base hit anyway. And Murray scores an RBI single from Lance. His second hit of the ballgame. Tigers were up 2-0. Frost officially tired. All right, we're going to hit and run with Loop. That's just a long fly ball. 386 feet. Not good enough. 1 down, runner on first. Here's Sularz, striking out, swinging. That's an offer for Sularz today. And then Marky Wags, another base hit. I mean, Wagner's having a better season than Trammell did. I wish we had Trammell, of course. And then Wagner could be our utility player. First and third, 2 down. They're going to bring in Mark Clear. He is their closer, and this guy has been dynamite. 49th appearance, 1-2 with that 2.26 ERA. 52 Ks and 55 innings pitched. That's pretty incredible. Opponents are batting 185 against him. 24 saves, 2 blueies. Really great fastball, awesome curveball. And Eddie Miller is going to face him first. Batting 368 versus right-handers. And no chance at all. Striking out. Folks, we are going to the bottom of the 9th inning. We've got 2 righties and a lefty up. Brown is 2 for 3 on the day. And, I think we have to let Rosie try, right? This win is so important, but we're going to give him a shot. Brown, fly ball to right. Plays made by Dawson, 1 down. Pardon me, I just needed a little sip there. Okay, Carney Lansford up next. 4 for 16 in his career against Rosie. A little bit of power. Rozema walks him. Okay, now this is where things get dicey, right? Rosie at 99 pitches. 0 for 2 with a walk. I guess we're going to... Can't bunt. He's the cleanup hitter. We do need to guard the lines. Okay, we're gonna I don't know, we're gonna go for it. A comebacker to Rosie. Double play in the game. No. They get the lead runner, Lansford, at second. And now we're 1 out away with Brian Harper up. I don't think Harper will hit a dong. He will pop it up. Can Rosie get a shutout? Yes! Great job by Rozema. A 7-hit shutout. Tigers win 2-0. Butt slaps, handshakes, and sloppy steaks. That is awesome. We've won 3 of our last 4 games. Nobody got injured. That's a good sign. Let's take a look at the standings. We still are 1/2 game back of New York. And Kansas City keeps losing. That's a shame. Let's take a look at the headlines. I don't know. Do people like this? Are you guys liking this? I think it's kind of fun. I usually ignore this even when I'm playing. But now I feel like it needs to be put out there. Like, if this is for a real newspaper, is this something you would want to read? Matt Keogh excels, allows just 3 hits. Good job by Keogh. Struck out 4 Red Sox. Mike Davis hit a home run. He's among the league leaders. Let's check. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was dumb. Sorry. We don't need to check the box score of that. But I was going to check scouting. There we go. Matt Keogh. Hey, he's 13-7 for a crappy A's team with a 2.87 ERA. Good job. Let's see what's next on the list. Hey, there's our Dave Rozema. Showed up at cool Anaheim Stadium to witness a masterful performance by Dave Rozema. Tigers beat the Angels 2-0 game, featuring a complete game shutout. His 3rd complete game. That's amazing. Dave Rozema struck out 3, 7 hits, blah, blah, blah. Nicely done. We'll take a look at the 13-6. He's double digits all 3 sim seasons. Okay, go to transactions. Okay, so more retirements. Holy cow. Ozzie Smith, first and foremost, had a 30-game hitting streak come to an end. That will match, that'll fall short of UL Washington's 33-game hitting streak. Tom Paciorek retires from, pardon me, folks, from the Mariners. Makes sense. His brother Jim Paciorek is on the Brew Crew. Here's Glenn Adams. He also retires at age 34. Hasn't played since our first sim season. So he was a free agent that was now retired. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe. If you need more entertainment, check out some of my baseball card breaks. I'm going to put the little videos right here. This is a fun one. I think you guys enjoy. And a playlist right over here for you if you want to check some of my other videos out. Player of the game, Dave Rozema. Congratulations to Rosie getting a shutout. Is that his first shutout? Oh, no, he had 2 shutouts last year. Okay, well, good job by Rosie. Congratulations to Eddie Murray getting off the schneid and getting his first double of the season. Stole 2 more bases against Harper. We were thrown out twice. One was a missed hit and run. Dave Frost pitched okay, gave up a lot of hits. No walks, though. Takes the loss and no extra base hits for the Angels. All of those grounding into double plays, 4 of them. That will do you in. Okay, we're going to come back tomorrow. We are going to Minneapolis, to Metropolitan Stadium. Until then, everyone, have a great night.